Say when.
All right, hello everyone. Good to see you. Make sure that we're live here. I think we are. This is Santa Bob McMasters. We're down in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at the Santa Family Reunion, and I have two very special guests standing here with me. I want to introduce, for those who may not know, but this is Eric and Moesha Elliott. They are also from Texas, and you guys having fun?
We're having a blast. We're learning so much stuff that we didn't know last time. So now especially stuff that you're teaching in your school. Oh, it's like a little bit of things that, because you taught us so much, so much. But, we get a little bit here, get a little bit there. But this has been a great experience on this Santa Claus journey.
And now we're just expounding on that journey.
Fantastic. These guys have come up the ladder so fast, and they're getting around. They've been to all the major events. It's good to see them out and about, and they always look so fabulous. And, you can never stop learning, like I like to say. Keep educating, keep on learning, and you come to these type of events, you get overwhelmed with information. So what classes have y'all been to?
The main one, with the one that was very interesting to me, was the one about the income taxes and your finances and how you would file your forms and what's classified as a hobby or what is classified as a business and an LLC and all this. They were talking about everything. That was one class. Very interesting, because I'd already filed my taxes and I wanted to make sure I did it correctly.
Oh, yeah.
So
you don't go to jail.
I think I mentioned that, didn't I? Yesterday. I don't know if y'all got to watch yesterday or not. Hey, let's bring Scott Seraton in here real quick. Scott, you got any questions for him?
Well, Bob, I'm so happy to be here with Bob and Eric and Moesha, and it's great to see y'all, and we enjoyed having you on the show so much, and we love being out here and mingling with everybody here at the Santa Reunion right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we look forward to speaking to a lot more folks and hope that y'all continue your journey and have fun while you're here.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy Gatlinburg.
Will do.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
All right, guys, stick with us. We're going to kind of show you the lobby around here before we go into the vendor's room, and we're going to let Eric and Moesha go have some fun.
Yay!
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, as always. Angela, are you able to hear us? Are we good? I guess she is. All right, let's walk around a little bit. And hello, Stephen. How are you, buddy? Let's walk around and show some of the sights and sounds here that we have.
Yes, you're good. I hear you. You're good.
The lobby is just absolutely done up right. I got to tell you, here's somebody we got to talk to right here. Here's Mr. Rex Ray. Come over here, Rex. We are live here in Gatlinburg. This is one of our hangout buddies. We hang out with Rex every chance we get. We pick his brain, and his ears are starting to bleed. We pick so much.
Hello, everybody. We're having a great time here in Gatlinburg at the Santa's Family Reunion. I've been here since Friday last week, been to every bit of it. There's over 407 of us registered here, plus the vendors, plus day visitors. We're having a great time. If you're not here, you're missing a whole bunch of fun.
And that's right. This is every 2 years. So we skip next year. They have the ISC next year, and then back here in Gatlinburg. Now, Sherry Heath and Trish Parrish has done a fabulous job with this year's event.
This is actually the largest Santa's Family Reunion yet. Okay, never had this many people before, never had this many vendors before, and they have done a fabulous job. This thing has gone off with nary a hitch at all. Okay, and the whole team of volunteers. Every time I see one of them, because they're all walking around with their white vests on, I compliment them on how well it's going. And if you're here watching this, please, when you see one of the white vests, they're a volunteer helping. Thank them for all their hard work.
Absolutely, and if you've never participated in trying to put together an event of this size, you will be overwhelmed in what it takes, the years of preparation.
Yeah.
These may be every other year, but I think they get started planning them way ahead of that.
Well, they've already got the date set for 2025. I have to think, because these are the odd numbered years, ISC's even numbered years. And yeah, there's a lot that goes into this, and it's hard to get people to volunteer, especially at our age, right? But they do. They get a good team of volunteers to help, and they're all members of the family, and they're doing a wonderful job. They're working hard, so we need to make sure we thank them and appreciate what they do for us. Right?
Absolutely. So Scott Sheridan has a question for you over here. He wants to know. Go ahead. Come on in, Scott. Here, I'll let you do it.
Yes, Rex, we see you have a vendor's tag on. It says Fancy Lee Creations. Could you tell us what that's about and why you're here? Are you being part of that?
Well, as many of you know, my wife and I had a vendor's booth at most every one of these. In fact, her Little Darlings Creations, we've been coming to Gatlinburg to Santa thing since 2009 when it was the Celebrate Santa. And we've been to every one here. Well, everyone knows Darlene's passed. So we have passed part of that business on to our youngest daughter, Rhonda, and her husband. And I gave them the booth that Darlene had paid for actually 2021 and got rolled to this year. And they're here now with their embroidery machine and all. And yeah, Bob's trying to show off his shirt that Rhonda did for him. Him and Scott embroidered them up, T&L production shirts and hats. But she's here in her booth with Fancy Lee Creations, and I came along just in case they needed a little help, or this is their first time ever at a Santa convention. Troubleshooter. And yeah, I guess I'm the troubleshooter or a problem causer maybe sometimes. But anyway, yeah, they're here. They're the first booth in the front door. If you haven't stopped by to see them, please do. They can do some wonderful things with sublimation and embroidery. If you've got a picture or saying, she can put it on anything you want pretty much right here at the show. Now, you don't have to wait for the order. She can do it while you're standing there. So come by and see.
Take us in and show us.
Well, we can do that, but there's one other thing I'd like to mention about it, okay? Because I'm going to give a plug to School of Santas in Branson this coming July, because I have open right now, if you follow me on Facebook and stuff, you know this, we're offering a scholarship to School of Santas in Darlene's name. It's the Darlene Ray Little Darling's Creation Scholarship. Spangle the Clown has donated the tuition money for, and the scholarship I'm adding $500 towards the cost of the hotel. So I think if I remember my numbers right, if you were to win the scholarship, you're going to have to fork out your travel cost plus maybe $100 towards the hotel, but everything else is paid for. That's meals, shows, the school, the whole thing. Okay. And I've got the scholarship thing open until June 1st, I believe it is, to send in the essays to me. It's for ladies. And there are some requirements. If you go out on my Facebook page and Santa in the Business Being Santa page, and I think I put it on the Tuesday Night Live page that shows the requirements and where to send your essay. Please do. That scholarship's still open. We got lots of time to get those essays into me, okay?
And the School of Santas is in July?
July, it's 2 weekends. I forget the dates.
13th, 16th, 20th to 23rd.
And it's good for either session, whichever one you can make. So, look it up, man. That's the next big get-together, and trust me, it's a big get-together. I went last year. It's a ton of fun, too.
The shows are great. The entertainment's great. And Spangle, he does a jam-up job on the food and everything. So,
well, he's got, again, Spangles has got great volunteers that helps him out, okay?
Oh, thanks, Ray, for being there and being a volunteer.
But no, he does. He has a great group helping him. It, again, is a lot of work. But like I said, when you pay your fee there or win the scholarship, you get 2 shows, like 5 meals or something.
I think so.
Well, you get lunch and supper every day.
4 shows, but 2 are out in the theaters and 2 are in-house.
2 are in-house. You're right. And you get lunch every day, supper every day. If you're staying at the hotel, breakfast is included.
Oh, don't forget the dessert bar or ice cream bar.
Oh yeah, and after the school at night, they put out a dessert and ice cream in the thing. It was cookies last year. Now I've heard a rumor that Spangles has been working hard on the new owners of the hotel to go back to cobbler.
I think that's true.
So, I don't know whether it's gonna happen.
So much, but I
But,
think
you know, there might be cobbler a la mode after the school every day. And I know a few folks I have personally seen that have sat down in that room eating cobbler and ice cream until well past midnight.
we're not going to mention any names.
No.
Bob, Rex, and Scott.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
All right. We'll turn it back over to Bob. I think we'll go in and check out your booth.
Yeah, and we can come back out in the lobby and catch the rest of the lobby. Well, yeah, let's go on into the vendor's room.
All right. Why don't you take this with you as you walk in? And it's live. So.
He's got the boxes there. Okay, so we're going to walk on into the vendor's room. Got Santa's, Mrs. Claus's room and everywhere. Go ahead and see if we can check out what's going on inside.
Say hello to the world.
Hello, world.
All right, let's go to Fancy Lee's booth first. Got to show off the shirts that they done for us.
Hi, how are you?
All right, this is Fancy Lee's Creations booth. That's my youngest daughter, Rhonda. And here's some of the beautiful things she does. Now, just imagine, folks, you're not aware this is going to happen, but you come walking into the vendor area, you come walking up to the booth, and who do you see on a pair of socks but your own mug? Okay? So I have threatened her severely if she sells those to anyone other than me.
That's funny stuff right there. How you guys doing today? Y'all doing all right? This is Susie Live Show, and we are covering Gatlinburg. You guys having fun?
Way too much.
Absolutely.
These are the best folks. They've been doing a lot of business here.
They have. Of course, we were just showing off the shirts that they done for us, our production shirts, and bragging on that. Of course, we had a little bit of help with this man right here to persuade his daughter,
He's the man.
but it wasn't hard. So have y'all done any of the workshops?
We're going to this afternoon. We're going to the
No, we're going to reindeer games, not a workshop.
And we will be covering it live
we can't
from
wait.
Mitch Allen. That's right. We will be there. It'll be going out on the Hire Santa group, the Tuesday Night Live group, and also on our Tuesday Night Live YouTube channel.
We can't wait.
Fantastic. And tell everyone who you are.
I'm Santa Tom Bailey from Arlington, Virginia, where we have our summer home.
And for those who may not know, they work the check-in table and work very hard at it.
Oh, indeed.
And I'm his wife, Marla Ivy.
And Tom and I served with IBRBS. You're still with IBRBS serving, that's correct.
I'm on
And
the board of directors. I just
yep.
elected on.
so anyway, you guys have fun.
We're trying our
And we'll
best.
see you at the reindeer games.
You bet. Thanks for coming by.
Rex is doing a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Talk about this gentleman right
Yeah,
here.
we'll talk about him a little bit too.
All right, I'm going to turn the mic back over to you. Here's Rex.
Okay, this is the other part of Fancy Lee Creations. And this is my son-in-law, Michael Landon. He's in charge of the embroidery machine, which is what they got from Little Darling's Creations. But he's been here running vests and shirts. And this is what they do is if you've got something that you own that you want a special embroidery on, you can bring it here to the show, and he'll do it right here at the show for you while you're here. They've got several good designs up on the wall there you see that he does. And they can pretty much do any custom thing you want done, from sublimation through embroidery. And as you can see, that's a big industrial machine. It runs real fast. It does lots of colors, and it can do large areas. So you guys need to come on by and see these folks and you know, show them some of that Santa love and come get your custom stuff so you don't look like any other Santa around. Okay? Mike, what do you got? You got anything to say?
Love to see you. Come see us. We'll take care of you as best we can.
All right, you guys make sure if you're here, come on into the vendor room. We got lots of good vendors. We're going to show you most all of them here in just a few minutes. Look here. Here comes George Drake. Come on up here, George.
How are we doing?
We're doing well, sir. You're live on the air right now.
Oh my goodness!
So say hello to everybody out
Hi
there.
there, everybody.
And
How
tell
you
us.
doing?
How are you enjoying Santa's family reunion?
Gosh, how could you not enjoy this? This is a wonderful time. Lots of Santas, lots of spirit, lots of you name it. You name
Now,
it.
have you done any of the workshop?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, that's where I'm headed right now.
Which workshop you headed
I'm going
to?
to be with Joe Barney this afternoon.
Oh, that's going to be fun, right? We know how Joe is, right? So have the shops been good?
Yeah. Oh my. Yes, they have. I mean, any new Santas that we ran across, 1 year or 2 years, or somebody that's been here as long as I have, or longer than I have, are all learning something.
Okay, so let everybody know where you're from.
I am from Omaha, Nebraska.
So you're Cornhusker.
Yeah, I am 14 hours away. And this is wonderful weather that you have down here.
It is, and it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, George, for joining us.
You bet. Have a good afternoon.
You too, and enjoy the rest of the reunion.
Thank you very much.
Now, I can tell you what, here we go. We're going to turn it back over to Bob and Scott.
All right, fantastic. Where did Scott go? I'm not sure. Oh, he's right here behind me. All right, well, let's move on to the next booth. This is one that we've got to give kudos to down here. Can't get too far.
Trying to figure out what y'all were doing.
Broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Trish, come here.
No, I'm good.
No, come here.
You are a big part of this. You are co-director. We've been bragging on how good of an event this is. Real quick before we go over to the next booth, we want to talk with Trish. Her and Sherry Heath are the ones that are responsible for this mess. But what a fantastic convention you guys have put on. The lobby is over the top. And of course, you know, we're Tuesday Night Live show.
Okay.
And we are live streaming right now to YouTube
Okay.
and to Facebook.
Good.
So I introduced you, Trish Parrish. Tell us what you do and how you do it.
Well, it's a work of love, that's for sure. And we have enjoyed putting it together. And we're already making notes for 2025. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you. Thank you
Thanks.
for everything. Wonderful time. We're enjoying it. All right. As I was saying, let's move down this way, Rex. Okay. Let me go ahead and jump over here real quick. We are Tuesday Night Live, and we are live with Tom Cordemelia, Janice, his wife, and of course, we have documented it very well that Scarlett and Wade had purchased the business, Santa's Closet.org. They are our Monday Bob and Randall and Company live show sponsors, and we want to get. Are you on the camera? Okay, I just want to make sure I had you. All right, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm a co-owner now of Santa's Closet. Took it over from Hall of Fame Santa Tom Cortemiglia. I can't pronounce his name today. Cortemiglia. My husband is a Santa, and we own Santa's Closet. So we have all things for Santas: belts, buckles, T-shirts, stickers, giveaways. If you need it, we have it. That's it.
Fantastic job, and don't feel bad. I've known this man most of my life, and I still mess his name up sometimes.
Easy name.
It's a hard one because it's got some stuff in it that shouldn't be there. Very good, Tommy. You guys having fun?
We're having fun. We're starting to travel. When in the middle of June to the middle of July, Janice and I will go to Australia for a couple of weeks, and then we're flying back to Fiji and be there a couple of weeks. 1 week we'll be on a cruise out of Fiji, so we're going to have a great time. We'll probably see you guys around from a convention to convention. We'll be in we'll at least attend the iBurbs in 2024 next year in Memphis, and we'll be back here in 2025 for Santa's Family Reunion, and we'll be not vendors. This is not our first rodeo, but it is our last rodeo.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. Thanks for supporting us, and I hope you continue to support Wade and Scarlett. They'll do a wonderful job for you. They sell everything. No boots, no suits, but everything else you need. Thank you now.
Well, I really wish, and I'm standing over here to the side, or you can't see me, but I really wish that Janice wouldn't talk so much. But we love both of you just the same.
She's my sweetie pie.
And as everyone knows, Tom has been one of my mentors since I got into the business, and he's taught me, I think, well.
You done well.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. She got you on.
Well, we're still live, but I'm not sure if she's got me logged in or not. I guess
Well, let's ask her, Angela. Have you got Scott's camera logged in?
He
Very
must
good.
be on the wrong link because I don't see him on here.
I'm on the wrong feed.
Okay, yeah, you must be on the wrong feed.
Which was it, the last one or the one before?
Was it the last one or the one before it?
I think it should be in order. It should be the first one.
Should be the first one, she says, Scott.
What you said?
Uh-huh.
No, the first one, like on the top of his email.
How are you, Jenny?
First one on top of the email.
Trying to get.
All right, well, while he does that, I'm going to walk over and say hi to Jenny. This is Hire Santa's booth. We're live on Facebook and YouTube.
Hey, everyone.
Of course, we're covering the reindeer games live today, but this is Jenny. She's the one that does all the hard work while Mitch gets the glory. Jenny, tell us what you do.
I am on the end of hiring the Santa Clauses, and I'm a matchmaker. I match the clients with the Santas and Santas with clients.
And does it very well.
Oh, thank you. I'll try my hardest. You guys make it easy.
Thank you, dear, and keep up the good work. And again, you're going to the games, or you're going to be here? We'll see you at the games. Very good. All right, Scott, I'm going to walk around the corner. Go walk around here. Let me turn the camera around and let you see me as I walk. I'm headed over here to talk to this gentleman right over here. Got to get him in here because he makes some beautiful suits, as many other people here in our Santa community does. This is Mr. Bill Dendy. Bill, tell us what you do and how you do it, man.
Well, what I do is I make the finest Santa's clothing available anywhere on the planet. And, how do I do it? Well, it's a lot of work. A lot of skull sweat goes into this to make this thing happen. And, as far as I know, I'm the only person in the world making cashmere Santa suits.
And, I've heard that before. I believe it's true.
Yep. And the other thing that that is an absolute first is that I make a convertible Santa suit. Did you see that?
Show me where it's at.
Well, that's right over here. These two suits are the same suit. See this? Pluck this hat off here. See this little collar? It comes off. This big collar goes on. This trim comes off. This fur goes on.
Wow. And that is a color suit behind there.
It is. So so just like these pictures show right here, you can configure this as a cola suit, or you can configure it as a Charles W. Howard classic suit. And I guess you could wear the big collar on the cola suit if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend wearing the little collar on the fur thing. That'd look a little out of balance. Mm-hmm. But there for one price, you're getting two full looks that you can change out quickly. Mm-hmm. So
absolutely, and you go from one event to the next event, yeah, mm-hmm. It looks different.
It does. Now, another thing I want to show you that I just debuted at last month at Lone Star Santa's is that I did a lot of fabric research on this, and I came up with a removable sweatband for a Santa hat that uses bamboo terry cloth. And the thing about bamboo in this terry cloth is that it wicks the moisture away from your skin. And so it still feels kind of dry up against your skin, and it's really soft. Feel that in there.
Wow.
And it is totally removable. So you can wash it, and you can carry spares with you that if one of them does get kind of sweaty, pull it out, throw a fresh one in, just keep going.
I like that.
And so that's a brand new feature we came out with.
Always the one to be innovative.
Well, I try. Well, thank you, Bob.
Well, thank you, guys. We're going to kind of look at your suits real quick.
Oh,
and,
yeah, absolutely.
And
If you have
get
any
some
questions
shots of
about
it.
any of that, absolutely. You can just fire away and ask questions. We're in the process of dressing one back from the style show.
Uh-huh. And who modeled that for you at the style show? Who was it?
Eric and Moesha Elliott.
Well, and they do have one of your outfits in
They
white
do.
that has been raved about on our show time and time again.
Yep, they have. He owns a suit just like that one down on the end down there.
Absolutely.
And when I did this white cashmere suit in what we call an Inverness cape, and I'll show you what that means. This is an Inverness cape, and what I did here is that it's a really flexible garment in that the armholes on it are really big. You can wear this over a cola suit as a parade coat, or you can wear it with a vest waistcoat, and then the cape functions as the sleeves.
Wow, I like that.
So
that's pretty cool.
That's a bit more flexible than a standard robe would be, because you can't really get your cola suit sleeves down in that robe.
Yeah.
But this is called an Inverness cape. From Inverness, Scotland, where the garment was developed, but I've been adapted it for the Santa world.
And you do it the best. Let's show the white suit here real quick. This was the one like Eric has. And like I said on our show, it has been documented, and so many people have ranted and raved over it. Now, Bill is in North Texas in the DeSoto area. And, you started the new Slaymaster. We want to talk about that. Let everyone know about that.
You bet. Slaymasters is a nonprofit, and we're going to say educational, but it's not a Santa school. Not by any stretch is it a Santa school. It is the best way I can describe it is it's like Toastmasters for Santas. And when I was talking to my wife about this several months about, because I wanted a place where Santas could get together in a nice, safe, supportive environment and work on our performance skills, whether that be singing, telling stories, doing close-up magic, or anything that involves the Santa performance.
No pressure situation.
Yeah, you're there with people that, hey, this is what we do, and we give each other positive feedback. And so I was talking to this, and I was telling my wife, I said, well, it's going to be kind of like the Toastmaster organization, but for Santas. And she laughed and said, it ain't Toastmasters, it's Slaymasters. And I said, okay, yes, we've got a name.
Those who live in the North Texas area, or that might even want to travel in.
That's right.
To show up on one of these events. Tell us when and where.
Okay, we're doing this in DeSoto at my shop, Santa's Tailor, and you can reach me through, santastailor.com. My phone number's on there, email address, etc. And we meet on the first Thursday of the month. And we start getting together for a social around 6:30, and then we launch the meeting at 7. And the meeting go about an hour and a half. And we divide up into groups, and we go through our performance stuff, and this is all improv. All improv. I mean, I'm working on new materials all the time, and so I'll trot something out to see how it plays.
Absolutely.
And get some feedback on it. And every once in a while, I'll drag out one that I've been doing for a while just to see if there's something I can do to make it better. And the same thing for the other guys. We have, one of our members that comes is a new Santa, but he's been a professional clown for 40 plus years, and he is amazing at close-up magic.
And I don't know how many folks really realize how many in the clowning world has crossed over to be Santa.
There's quite a few.
And the transition is so much easier for those guys.
Yeah.
Than from us guys who started from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah. And various performers that are out there doing that, but that, if they've been a child performer for years, this is a really natural transition. And, and I have 2 of them that are singing Santas. So that's a different thing. So that when you say Santa performance, it's not always storytelling. I did an example. I did a workshop on that here yesterday, and I did an example of a Santa performance thing that involved me doing 0 performance. And the way I set it up, now there are props involved. I had a gold rope, and I get these kids up, and I have them line up on either side of the rope, one hand on that rope. Hang on to that. And in their other hand, I put a leather strap that I've got with with a big old sleigh bell at the end of it. And each one's got a reindeer's name on it. And then I'll get a little cute one, put them right up in the front, and they get a little red nose. And then I have a bunch of these dollar store headband reindeer antlers, and I put them on those. And then I get with one little boy and put him at the back, and he's got a little Santa beard. And I put it on him, and I generally let him wear my hat. And I set that whole thing up, and then I stepped back and said, we're going to sing Rudolph. And we all sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it becomes a video opportunity for all of those parents that are there.
Oh, fantastic. See, and you're always thinking on your feet there. That's great.
And so that will absolutely kill 15 minutes of an hour performance. That means I'm not having to work. I mean, and it's something that the parents really love and the kids have fun doing, because they've got that big old jingle bell and they're ringing it as they're singing, and it's just a lot of fun.
So see, folks, there's a tip that Bill has given away, and take it to heart and use it if you want, I guess. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's something new to add to your repertoire.
Yeah, I believe that we all get better when we work together.
Absolutely. We have a lot of the Michigan Maps guys that follow our show, and their saying is we're better together, and it is so true, and we use that so much, but it is true.
All right, Bob. Well, thank you for coming by.
Thank you, Bill, so much. Bill's been on the show this last season, and always one of the top vendors at these events, and we had to come over and say hi to him. Thanks, sir. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Oh, who we got over here? Okay. I'm gonna say hi, Larry, and I'm gonna come back and get some word from you here in a minute. But I'm gonna move along because you got customers, and I do not want to mess that up. We got Doug here. Hello, Doug. Hey, how are you today? It's too close.
Doing well.
All right, this is Doug Eberhard. He has a Pro Santa School.
Yep, Pro Santa
As
School.
you can see on his shirt here. He's another one of the professional schools that teaches the art of being Santa, and I guess you cover anything in Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, we do Mrs. Claus. We do that a lot in the advanced Santa Studies class. And this coming August, we've got a class that's going to be 2 days. It's $269 in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got something really exciting there. We've got about 7 or 8 different classes taught by a number of people. You can go to prosanta.school and look at the whole schedule. We're lucky this year. We have a little man, a little person that we're doing a custom elf suit for, so you can get pictures with your head elf.
Oh, I like
so
it.
It's gonna be great.
I like it. And you have 2 classes. You have your standard class, I guess. What do you call it?
Yeah, we call it the Practical Santa.
Practical.
And that's going to be in March of every year. And this year we just had it, and now we have the August coming, but we have it against next year too as well.
Absolutely. And of course, you are a suit maker. Tell us about your suit.
Sure. I run ProSantaShop.com, and basically started back in 2018 to start out with some custom-made suits for people that want to kind of elevate their game a little bit as Santa and Mrs. Claus. We have a whole line of Mrs. Claus items, including a lot of different replicas like the White Christmas Mrs. Claus. But we can do pretty much any outfit somebody wants. It just depends on what Mrs. Claus wants to look like. Everybody has their own character. But we kind of specialize in custom furs in terms of, we do Arctic Fox. This one here is Arctic Fox. This is Arctic Fox. This is Arctic Fox right here. Okay. We match it with different braids from around the world. We have Snow White, a fur. It's very soft. It's a little bit longer than rabbit fur. We use brown. We have ermine, the green one. We have a green one here soon right here. It has ermine fur on it. This is faux fur as opposed to real Arctic Fox. And what we do is it takes us about 6 weeks to 8 weeks to make a suit. Sometimes we get really busy. We've still got a few spots left for this year, and they range from $2,300 to around $2,900. That's the hat, the suit, the pants, the coat, everything.
And guys, these are custom built to you, and they are high end. Some of the finest suits that you will find. And you know, the cool part about this is that it's made by Santa. You are a Santa also.
Yes.
Traditional greeting Santa.
This is me in all the pictures here on all the different trade show banners. I've been doing Santa. This is my 46th year. I'm a designer bearded Santa. And basically, we have all kinds of different robes, cola suits, traditional suits. But yeah, being a Santa, I try to do things a little bit different, a little bit outside the box. And we do traditional red and white suits. But just like our toy bags, we do things that we try to improve it, because what I've learned over the 45 years of doing Santa, so when you make a bag, I want to make sure the bag you can see inside. So we line ours in white satin. I have pockets around the top so you can get to your night before Christmas book, your candy canes, your naughty and nice list, etc. So we do a number of different things. We don't really work in cottons, but we do brocades, satins, we do velvets, a little bit of everything. But we stay away from cotton.
Very good. All right, folks, there you have it. And we're going to wrap it up here. And
Thank you.
Scott, you got something you're going to go cover?
Well, I'm going to go to Larry.
Okay. Well, thank you, Doug. Appreciate
Thank you
it, brother.
so much for coming by.
Yes, sir.
Have
You
a great
bet.
day.
Good to see you guys. All right, so we're over here with the Magic Man, and the insurance man everybody knows from the show, Larry Talbert, and he's in the middle of a transaction. So we're just going to kind of sit here and give him just a moment and see if we can get an interview with him real quick while we're on this side of the vendor's room. For those who have not been to Gatlinburg, gosh, I think there's close to 40 vendors here.
Please.
Yeah. Scott says 40. Everybody is not in the vendor's room at this point. There's workshops going on. Various workshops are throughout the day. So a lot of the folks that are attending are over doing workshops. Great place to learn. And there's a lot of different specialty workshops. Yes, we got a side-by-side shot going. Scott's got his handheld gimbal. We got the tripod going right here. And, oh, look who we got behind us here.
Hello. How are all of you? It's so good to see you.
Hey guys. Hello everybody. How is everyone? Have an awesome time here. I heard my friend Bob and Scott were here. I had to come say hi.
Yeah, we'll make our way around and get an interview with you here.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to be somewhere around, right?
Yeah, I'm always around.
Okay.
Larry.
We got this Larry fella here right now. We're going to holler at him real quick. Scott, here. Take over with the microphone.
Well, Mr. Talbert, it's wonderful to see you and so glad to be here at the Santa Family Reunion. And I understand you have some really tricky things to show us that can make our jobs as Santas very magical. So could you tell us a little bit about how you got to be here and how you're doing, which we've interviewed you. So for the viewers that have not met you, I'm going to give you the mic and let you tell us about how you made the Santa world and what you've got here today.
Sure, absolutely. Well, hello. How are all of you? It's so good to see you. I appreciate you coming over and visiting with me. I will tell you, I started being Santa 7 years ago, Scott. I can't believe it's been that many years. And it does. Time just flies. And then I've been going to the schools, and I've been going to School of Santas and all over the place. It's just been absolutely amazing. I've had so much fun. But I came into this and became Santa, and when I was a child, I ended up doing a lot of magic, and I loved magic, and I decided to incorporate it in my presentation of Santa. And since then, we've now got Santa Magic, which is about 40 products that Santas can use of different types, all easy to do with gloves on, with arthritis. No problem. Learning curve on these is about 5 minutes. So if you're interested in magic and you would like to make your presentation more magical, then I'm your guy. But we've had all kinds of things. We have 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, A Magical Presentation, which is the first product that we actually produced. It's a book that starts blank and then becomes all the words appear magically, and then the pictures appear magically. Then we came out with Santa's Magic Snow, another thing where with a little Christmas magic, snow can magically appear right there on the spot, just by pouring a little bit of cold water and an ice cube together. Isn't that awesome? Yes. And then we have all kinds of other things. We have Santa report cards that the elf compliance officer who is actually producing or doing your grading, because Santa thinks everybody's on a nice list. The Santa report cards, the elf compliance officer will actually grade them while they are standing here after they've written their name on these cards. Come by and see me if you haven't seen me before. Come by School of Santas if you haven't seen me there, or Northern Lights Santa Academy, or any of the Pro Santa schools. I show up to a lot of different events. And if you need me to come to your event too, please call me. I'll do everything I can to be there.
How do we find you?
You can look me up on santamagic.pro. That's SANTA magic.pro, not .com. Or you can email me at santa@santamagic.pro. Now, one other thing, the way that I actually came into this, I have been an insurance agent for over 40 years. I cannot believe I'm that old, but I am. And we actually developed a program for Santas for their entertainers insurance, not just liability like all the programs that you see out there being offered by association programs, but we also cover all your suits, your chairs, your thrones, all those things, and throw a lot of extra things in there like Mrs. Claus is no extra cost, multiple characters is no extra cost, you have an elf, no extra cost. There's a lot of things in there that we put in there for about the same pricing. We also give you free background checks. That's even more impressive. So anyway, I appreciate you guys coming by and seeing me.
Well,
thank you.
Like always, we're really happy to run into you at many different events, and always you might remind them you're available on the phone anytime about insurance.
Yes, I'm always available. You can reach me on my cell phone even at 404-538-7978. I call that the Santa hotline. So that's the fastest way to reach me. You can reach me for insurance at the Santa at santamagic.pro website also, or my insurance agency, Talbert Insurance Services, which is Talbert Insurance Services, or talbertservices.com. So you can reach me just about any way. If you ever need me, I love talking to Santas, and you guys just give me a call. But remember, be Santa and be magical.
And again, folks, if you didn't catch that phone number, it's BR549.
.net.
.net. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. We'll talk to you before the next couple of days is over with. Good to see you, man. Who we got over here? Oh, we got Rick Rosenthal, Northern Lights Academy, getting measured by Bill Dindy.
23 and a
Merry Christmas.
So you want to tell everyone about your two classes you have each year?
Okay, let me, can we?
Bill's got a second. He's in no hurry.
Well, no, I want that in the background.
Okay. Well,
you want your belt back?
Yeah, tell you what, I got two more measurements if you'll hang on just.
Give me 1 second. I'll come back. No, don't come back.
This will be quick.
Okay.
38. And now.
Watch Bill in action here as he measures. Oh, that's a technical one right there. That one, that measurement we have to have. It'd be a measure for a thong.
Don't get this on Bill.
Hey, we're live on YouTube.
You and I are going to
Facebook.
be very popular all of a sudden in the middle. Wait here. Hold on.
Fix the pins?
I am. Get it fixed on that side.
Everything has to look right here. You know how Santas are; they're very meticulous. All right, so we got to show what they just straightened up. This is their display table. Oh, wait, Snickers. Ooh, how about that? All right, so Rick, tell us about the school.
Well, this is actually the booth for the agency, the National Santa Agency. We have Santas that we place all over the country. Before COVID, all over the world. And now that COVID is ending, we'll be going back out. And we do jobs from homes to corporate jobs all season long. So any kind of job, we place Santas all over. And we have certain qualifications. But once we make that work, we make it work for you and for the client. It's a wonderful relationship that we have for many, many years. And we look forward to working with whoever's watching this. We can sanitize you at our school, the Northern Lights Santa Academy, which really isn't our school. That's Santa Caesar. I got sanitized. Wait a minute. I got sanitized at the Northern Lights Santa Academy. And it's called an academy rather than a school because it is a place of higher learning. And we do things different than many schools. We have different schools or different sessions every time because part of our registration process is to ask what you want to learn. And we tailor our sessions to go with whoever's there. We don't teach the same thing over and over. We've never had less than 7 instructors. We've had as many as 22 during a session because we feel that's very important to give you different perspectives. And we bring in all kinds of professionals. It's not just Santas who are experienced and have great knowledge, but we also bring in specialists. Like we brought in lawyers to teach about contracts. And we brought in a rocket scientist, really a real rocket scientist who understands nuclear and sending rockets to the moon to explain how Santa gets around the world. We do all kinds of really fun stuff. And so we'd love to give you the opportunity to experience that. So please look on the web for northernlightsantaacademy.com. We also have a resource page on that site that many other schools have recommended because it's very extensive, and we're not affiliated with anyone on it. Anybody can get listed on it, and they can stay on it until we get a complaint. So that's the deal. We've got many other features. Give us a call, Santa Rick, and the number for the agency as well as the school is 404-936-2888. And that's nationalsantaagency.com or northernlightsantaacademy.com. And thank you so much. And remember, Santa loves you. Merry Christmas.
I have a follow-up question for you, Rick. Did you tell everyone that you are a stationary academy and where you're out of?
No, I did not. So we are out of Atlanta. We do not travel because we have so many working parts, but we're out of Atlanta, Georgia. We are really an international school. We've had people from different parts of the world. We had part of the board from the Norway Santas come and be a part of our school. We have people from California, New York, Massachusetts, Florida, Texas. Oh, you know what? It's the wrong side because it's the opposite side. Really, Texas is on this side, but for you, it looks like it's on this side.
So true.
Oh, and you know what? You know what? I let him do this interview while I wasn't dressed. There we go. Now I'm dressed. Merry Christmas. And if you need anything, call us. We just want to help you be the best Santa you could be.
Thank you, gentlemen. And again, this is live on YouTube and Facebook. So Tuesday night live show is where we're at. Come join us sometimes. I need to get you on one of our weekly broadcasts for a complete show. It's 1 hour, hour and a half, talking till you turn blue.
We'd love to talk to you because this is really about the Claus family, not Santa, but the Claus family. There is only one Santa, and a lot of people here are being approached as Santa. One of us is Santa, but all of us are Clauses. So it's about the Claus family, not about Santa.
Absolutely. And the good part about what we're doing here is we are reaching out to Santas, Mrs. Clauses, elves, but by going through YouTube, we're reaching the public, which is prospects for Academy and those sort of things. So thank you, Rick. Thanks, Caesar. Appreciate it, guys. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
I'm going to go right here and see that clown named Spangle, and I think Lee Andrews is with him, so I'm headed down that way. See you guys.
Come on, man.
Oh, I'm getting too close to my microphone with my speaker. On my way down here to the clown booth, but I do not see the clown. Where did the clown go? Has anyone seen the clown? Oh, well, say hi to Heidi. That's a play on words, isn't it? I think many know who Heidi is. Yes, that's absolutely. She is a suit maker, and Spangle sells her suits exclusively here in the United States. Some of the most beautiful custom-made suits. And hey, Heidi, tell us what you do and where you do it from.
From London. We make Santa suits in London.
That's right. She's from across the pond. And yes, that's right. She does have that accent. And we love that. We love the British accent. So how did you meet Spangle?
On Facebook.
On Facebook. See, now Facebook is something that, it's a great resource, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot. It's brilliant.
Now, most of us don't try to let people know we know Spangle.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Well, Stephen, where are you going?
Oh, I'm setting up in here for another something.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the reindeer games. Jetta, say hi. Everyone knows Jetta by now. Fantastic. Where did Spangle go? All right, nobody knows where Spangle is. He was here a few minutes ago. Let's go over to the Holiday Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to go over there? Uh-oh. His legs on his tripod. When I try to move it, get in my way. Uh-oh.
Shut yours off.
Let's go ahead and kiss Jenny and Carlucci, because looks like Jessica's busy.
All right. Thanks again, Dave.
Jenny Land and Santa Carlucci. I'm going to pass the mic to them, and they're just going to chat about whatever they want to.
Okay.
Thanks, Bob and Steve. Hey, everybody. Scott, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're here at the 2023 family reunion in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We have our vendor booth here. We're sitting in our vendor booth. A lot of great vendors here. But it's the first time that we're actually putting a vendor package together with the Carlucci way. We actually had a class yesterday, an hour-and-a-half class on a brief overview of all three modules that we have now about doing a home entertainment capability, and you actually see us do a home visit. We actually have a believability module now, and we have finally a marketing module as well. But Jenny Lynn has made some phenomenal headdresses. Why don't you show them, Bob? There you go. That little thing is a wonderful little accent for her hair, right? And then Jenny makes those on demand. And then, of course, she's known for the scarves that make every outfit just blossom into something unique, right? Then she has this wonderful Mrs. Claus books that are a feature that a Mrs. Claus can use to entertain children while Santa is entertaining another group of children. That's a unique book. Jenny Lynn explains every single page on what you can do to make it special for your home visits. Plus, we have all kinds of accessories, and of course, I have all my standard props. This famous Santa's reindeer whistle. Of course, and then it falls into the Santa harness that we use for the baby reindeer. It gets involved with getting children up front and getting the children that are typically in the back and don't want to be involved, gets them involved and gets some great photos. And then I think Jenny is demonstrating the magic dust that's always available in Rudolph's first antler, and that is made into a whistle. And then we have the naughty and nice journals. The naughty and nice journals are what the Elf on the Shelf writes into every night, and so that keeps track of all the children. And of course, we customize that to the use of your home visit and how you can actually show where the elf has made notes in there about that particular family. And then finally, we have Steve Gillum's in enhanced. Can you turn that light on, sweetie? Just flip the switch in the inside. Oh yeah. There we go. There you go. Yeah, the box is made for all of the special features that Steve Gillum puts into his Santaology book about all the special functions and features of what Santa gets his powers to do. How do you get around the world in one night? It's in the box. How do you make reindeer fly? It's in the box. How do you get into everybody's home without a chimney? It's in the box. And finally, how do you get all the toys in a tiny sleigh? It's in the box.
Well, I have one question, Santa Carlucci.
What's that, Scott?
Keep Mrs. Claus happy. It's in the box.
It's true. And then finally, we have an extra gift. We've been giving gifts out for everybody that participated in our class this year. We have a brand new prop that it looks like the smallest little giveaway, but it is the savior for every time that a Santa Claus gets. Yeah, when I get found at Applebee's eating lunch with Mrs. Claus, they always come up and say, "Are you Santa Claus?" And I say, "If you can keep a secret, I'll tell you what is going on." And then, of course, they say, "Well, why are you here? How did you get here? I don't see the reindeer." And of course, I say, and then Mrs. Claus pipes up and says, "What did you say?"
You can't be willy-nilly about all this magic. You just can't give it away.
So what I do is I have a special thing where I say, "I promise not to tell or show anything that Santa and Mrs. Claus is going to show me. And if I do, I won't get any more presents for Christmas." So I make it really solemn and important. Once I get them to make a promise, I say, "I don't use the reindeer and sleigh. It only works on Christmas Eve. I use the Polar Express everywhere I go." And then, of course, they say, "Well, where's the Polar Express? I don't see that." Well, do you see that blue truck out there? That blue truck is the postman's truck. He picked me up at the Polar Express when we went back over to the post office, and now he let me use it to come over here and have some lunch. But when I go back and see him, I'm going to give him the special gift. And everybody says, "Well, what's that for? Have you written me a letter to the North Pole about what you want for Christmas?" And of course, they always say, "Sure."
Well, yeah, Santa. Didn't you get it yet?
And then I say, "Well, I probably did if it had to get up there." "Well, how did it get up there?"
Well, I don't know how it gets there.
It gets there with a little bit of magic, and that magic is right in there. And that little magic is a little bit of magic dust that the postman sprinkles on a big bag of North Pole letters. And when it happens, whoosh, they disappear and they come up all the way to the North Pole. And that's how it gets done.
That's so magical.
It is. Of course it is.
What you're looking at is proof.
So
he has North Pole proof.
So what we do is we have these available, and if you pull it out of your pocket as you're talking to everybody, that becomes the special drama, if you want to call it that, of the visit. And you can use that no matter if you get stuck at Applebee's or Home Depot or anywhere that you're out and about. So that's just an overview of what we have here at the North.
Jenny Lynn and Carlucci, we don't want to give too much of it away.
Right.
But if you're watching and you're watching live, we want everybody to tune in and get in one of your classes so they can learn all of your magic as a couple and everything you do in your portrayal of Santa and Mrs. Claus. And we thank you for your time and good luck at the show.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Bob. Have a good show. Bye-bye.
All right. What do we got next here? Uh-oh.
It's the singing seamstress, Heather Gabriel. Looks like she's busy measuring. Hey, you know, every time we go past the seamstress, they're measuring. Oh, I see that. We'll come back and talk to you some more when you don't have anyone. I'm getting feedback because I'm too close to my speaker. What are you doing?
About if you got my booth, I couldn't be any happier.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting a bite to eat. Oh, beef jerky. Beef jerky. It's not reindeer jerky, right?
Lunch right now.
Yeah, I see. Very good. Well, we just want to stop by and say, hey, how are you? And tell everyone, are you having fun?
I had a wonderful time.
Have you learned anything?
Huh?
Have you learned anything?
Have I learned anything?
Yeah.
I certainly did. In fact, I bought a new crop for my own business.
There you go. See, every time you come here, you lose your pocket.
As always.
Always. Thank you. See you soon. As we walk down the aisle here, looking at everything. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Everyone recognizes that face. Yeah? Are you busy?
No.
Hey.
I just got done with talking with somebody about coming to the studio.
Okay, so see, we're going to do it this way. Jessica has been very, very gracious in allowing us to use her passes to come in.
Yes.
And we were going to set up here in the booth with her to do the Tuesday Night Live show, as everyone has heard us document. You know, we didn't do our homework.
No.
They closed this thing down at 8.
I know. Why do they want to go home? This
Well-
is the most awesome place to be. You don't want to go home.
And we're from the Central Time Zone, so we don't understand that Eastern Time Zone stuff very well, do we now? Christmas time we do, but
Yeah.
so anyway, we're going to be set up, and we already are set up in our hotel room right across the street overlooking the convention center, as we documented yesterday. But right now, I just wanted to come over and say hi to Jessica. Thank her for letting us come in and walk around here and showcase these vendors. But hey, everyone knows what Jessica does, but let's tell those that may be watching on YouTube, our new audience,
Yes.
a little bit about yourself, where you're out of,
Yep. Yeah.
and what you do. And I'm going to turn the mic over to you, dear.
Oh my gosh, that's scary. You don't, are you sure you want this back? No, okay. I'll stand up because I feel rather elfish. Sorry. So, okay, can't help with a pun. Okay. Well, basically what I do, I am a professional photographer, as you probably have heard us talk about. Here's the camera. And what I do is I come to events like this at Gatlinburg, and we'll set up an on-site studio where I can demonstrate my ability to capture photography and ideas and content, storylines and stuff like that for your social media, your portfolios, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, a variety of applications that you can also use my imagery for. The biggest thing that I really kind of help people understand, like a lot of people will think, oh, but I already work with a photographer. I already have somebody that I do images with. And yes, you absolutely do. And that's great. But the thing about it is that you're working with kids and families and stuff like that. And it really doesn't embrace you as the artist. Hi, Santa. You as the artist, when there will come a time where you will no longer be able to be a Santa, and this is something that you'll be able to keep for yourself and your family and stuff. And you don't want to have children in the photo, because when you share content where it's just you and not with kids and stuff, then people can envision their own family, their own children with you. It's kind of like when you go to real estate. You go shopping for a house, they stage the house so you can kind of see your what your living room would look like or and stuff like that. Well, it's the same kind of thing, you know, so that way when somebody comes to your website, they see this incredible, beautiful image of you as Santa Claus. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, now that's the Santa Claus I want at my party. That's the Santa Claus I want to take my child to go see and have fun with, because they represent exactly the Santa that I envision. And that's what I do. And I play. Sure. Well, each month I like to give away, I think we're up to 4 options. And I don't know if I have them memorized. So I think so. Yeah, what I do is I will send out an email to every winner, and they get to make a choice. They can have me design a business card, a one-sided business card for them that they can keep the design, and then they do their own printing. And then the next one is that they can send me up to 10 non-professional images, and I will go in and color correct, fix the image. Like I had one Santa where he had a wonderful shot on the cell phone, but he had one button that wasn't buttoned. And I went in and fixed the button and then whitened his beard, you know, and kind of tweaked it. Yeah, I fixed it to where it looked more natural. And then if you have a Facebook or Instagram page and you want me to design, like, you know, I designed for us the Tuesday Night Live show where we talk about who's coming on the next show. It's kind of like a marketing promo shot. I can design a promo placement photo for you so that way you can use that. And then what was the 4th one? I think it was. Well, everybody that wins and all of the drawings will go into the big drawing at the end of the year where the final show where they can get the chance to win a session with me. So all of the winners get another chance to win as a session. No, I think it's I gotta figure it out. I'll think about it. I'll tell you tonight, because I'll go look at my notes. Because sure.
Where would you be next, and how do they go about doing this?
Well, okay. Then I'm gonna start not doing the full studio on site at the shows, because guys, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stuff to bring all this. So and now that I have the year-round Christmas warehouse, and for a few $100s more, you can come to the studio and I can spend 3 times the amount of time with you, talk about your goals, and then we can do your photo shoot. We can do it at our own pace and not have to worry about people and stuff like that. Yeah, multiple suits, multiple outfits. So we can do all that there at the studio in Springfield, Missouri, and then I can dedicate my time specifically to you rather than splitting it out between multiples of people. So I'll still attend the shows, but I'm not going to bring the full studio setup. This was going to be my last major setup outside of School of Santas. I will be coming back, but I will not be bringing the studio setup. It'll probably be just a headshot, like just a headshot opportunity. Yep. Yeah, about 35 millimeter. Yeah.
Where would you be? Where can they find you again, website-wise, and another show or something?
Well, the next show I've got coming up, which I'll do every year, is going to be School of Santas, because that's in Branson. with our silly, with our luscious, our silly clown. So I'll be at School of Santas because I do help, Spangle behind the scenes. I do a little bit of our PR stuff and website management and stuff like that. So I'll still be doing those kind of activities with School of Santas. And then, of course, people, like this year, we have 2 weekends. So there are people that are booking sessions at the studio in between the sessions. I do, because, well, I have 2 sites. I have holidayphotomagic.com. And I also have jrosaphoto.com. But at holidayphotomagic.com, you can see an actual overview shot of what the whole studio looks like. And then that way, if you're interested in more information and pricing and so forth, you can just reach out to me and we can talk about what your goals and objections are.
Okay, I think that's right?
Yep.
Jessica, we want to thank, I don't think you're but we want to thank you for hosting us at Tuesday Night Live at TNL Productions and hosting us here at the show and getting our passes and let us be part of your team.
Oh, absolutely. I do want to share about one cool thing that I brought with me that, now, guys, this is exclusive, that nobody knows about this, okay? I got this really cool thing. It's down here. I have a friend of mine who makes these wonderful trains. And now I have become a distributor of these trains. Go this way, Bob, just a little bit. Oh, keep going. And then turn the other way. And then come down. Oh, here we go. And then there we go. Yeah, there we go. And you can kind of see it. There we go, right there. Okay. What's cool about these trains, guys, is they're really good size. But when you're thinking about your social media and what you can do with kids, okay, to engage them in social media, you can get this kit. And each train is individually packaged to where you can put one train together per video, like do a video showing you putting together the train. Now, of course, children are not allowed under the age of 13 to be on Facebook, but a parent will see a Santa putting together this train, which will invite their children to sit down and watch Santa put together this train, because it's about creating content. And I think if you come down just a little bit lower, you can see the actual, there you go. It's about creating content to engage your audience, to invite them to want to subscribe to you. And what's so awesome is that he has made enough of these that I'm a distributor of them, and I can sell, and you can buy these trains directly from me. It'll ship straight to you. But what's so awesome about it is that you have something that you can do and engage with the kids that makes them want to subscribe to you, because a lot of times people just post things on Facebook. They don't really engage with their audience. And this is an opportunity to do that. So I'm really excited about it. Huh? It's $125, and then, which is a great price, because if you look at it, it's substantial. It's not a small kit train. And if you look, the wood is pretty good quality wood. It's been tested. It's all kid friendly. It's great for staining and stuff like that. It is Santa friendly because, it comes, the elves made sure that you had instructions on how to do this. And it comes with the glue.
In English.
In English, yes. We made sure it wasn't an elf. Yeah.
No elfin.
Yep. And it does have pictures and video put together. But the cool thing too is that you can have on your train, you can have it laser engraved to have your name on the train. So when you're sitting at your desk, like Santa Scott over here, you can pan over to him, Bob. You can put your train, when you're doing your video visits and stuff like that, you can put your train right here in front of you. Right here.
Oh, and it hooks on a peg, basically.
Yeah, oh, this is real wood, guys. And see, you can put your little logo there on that panel.
So we could have Tuesday Night Live train.
Yes, yes.
Maybe we'll start taking the train.
But it's an awesome.
Did he run off?
Yeah, he might have.
He's waiting on us to come around and interview him.
Yeah, yeah, because you know what? I've been in his booth a couple of times, but
You are good.
I can't help it.
There are children in every booth, and you don't know what to do. But once again, to the viewers, don't forget Jessica Rosa, photography,
Holiday Photo Magic.
Holiday Photo Magic. Great chairs. You can sit down, relax, do your thing as Santa, and get the best photos of the business. So don't forget, reach out to her and make your appointment or come to the School of Santa, all right?
Snowball fight. Ah.
All right, thank you, Jessica, so much, and we will talk to you more as the weekend goes along, or the week goes along. All right, let's head around here and see if the other clown is ready. We got Lee Andrews right here. Everyone knows who Lee is. He's a clown. Also, want to say hi to him real quick as we walk by.
Hey, Ma, send money.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Lee will be in the reindeer games this afternoon. We'll be covering it as we said live. So we'll talk to you more in just a minute.
Oh, bye.
We'll be back. Y'all eat.
Okay. All right. Well, I get over here and the clown's not here. Again. He was just standing around there at Jessica's booth. So we came around here and we'll have to come back. Oops. Oh, I keep getting feedback because I'm trying to hold my microphone in this. The clown's not around there. He's gone.
Is he disappearing, Santa?
He's disappearing. And Heather's eating. So let's go back over and speak a little bit more with Lee. We want to talk about the reindeer games with Lee Andrews.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, we lost the other guy?
We had the other clown disappeared. Yeah, it happens a lot, doesn't it, Lee?
The tall one?
Well, everyone knows Spangle ain't very tall.
Oh, we're talking about Spangle. Yeah, he always goes with other. Yeah.
Tell us about the reindeer games this afternoon.
What about
him? A chance to talk to Mitch or anyone else. You'll be the first one. So tell us about the reindeer game.
So the reindeer games is a way that we help raise money for various charities. Mitch Allen, who owns Hire Santa, he is going to be competing with Michael Howe, and then I Lee Andrews, have Steve Gillum on my team.
Oh.
And yeah, and so I feel the same way. We're never going to give an answer, don't you know? But anyways, we're going to have so much fun raising money to help some people. You can even donate online here. There's a link. They'll be all over Facebook here about 5:30 or so, or 6 o'clock, sometime around in there, right before dinner time. And we're going to be cracking some eggs and yelling and spitting and fighting, and who knows what's going to happen. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And we will be running that donation link across the bottom of the screen.
Across the bottom. Oh, that's right, because it's going to be live streamed. That's right. Yeah, that's going to be Tuesday Night Live Show is going to help us live stream that today. So it's going to be amazing.
Who keeps up with the show? Rosalie was a guest of ours last year.
That's right. And the ratings went way down.
And it's got to be one of the top performers in the industry in my eyes. We absolutely love having him on, and I can't wait for him and Steven
Here, just take that now. There you go. I give him this every now and again just to say nice things. That's how this works. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, he gave it back. Look at it. It's a refund. I didn't pay him enough. Yeah. Anyways. But I should
be paying you for the entertainment.
Oh no. I enjoy being on the Tuesday Night Live show because Santa Bob, all the co-hosts, everybody, and even the people back home that help you put this together.
That's right.
I know. They are so patient and so kind. Well, you do all the work. But anyways,
this is true.
Yeah. Anyways, we appreciate what he does to bring this to you. But even though my episode brought the ratings down, and then they shot back up as soon as I was done. But anyways, but please check in with us for the reindeer games tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Michael Howe with an egg. It's gonna happen.
And I believe that it will happen. And again, once we get over to the Mills Auditorium, and I'm not real sure where we're even supposed to be. Which direction is that?
This way, that way. I don't. It's around the corner, back around that. It's where we ate lunch today. I don't know if you came and ate lunch with us or not. I barely was there. I'm really tired. This has been sensory overload for me. But yeah, we're going to be in the Mills Auditorium, and it's going to be a big deal. And we're going to have like drop cloth, and I'm going to wear a swimsuit. Come back in the frame. It's not going to be that. I'm going to do this. But anyways, we're going to have lots of fun. Just make sure you tune in right here, Tuesday Night Live show, to see us play the reindeer games.
That's correct, and that is 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you on the West Coast, you do your own math.
That's right. I went to public school. I'm not doing it for you.
And they teach new math now.
No, I don't know. I didn't have new math. No.
Oh, math for us. Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, sir.
We'll
I'll see you
more at reindeer games.
Okay, I'll give this up now. I'll give that back to him. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.
What was it? Chicken game?
Look who it is. Oh my goodness. Andrea and Becky. Hi, guys. We are doing a live feed on stream on Tuesday Night Live, special presentation covering all the vendors and everyone who's here. Everyone knows Cherry Hill, of course. Can you see that, Cherry Hill? Yeah, that's what it says. How are y'all?
We're good.
Well, come on up here and talk to us. I know you're tired, but you...
Okay, I'm coming.
She's trying to fix herself up, folks. I seen Ruby over here a while ago. Where'd she go?
Yeah, this never starts. Yes. I do need my water.
What are we doing?
Are we live?
We are live.
Hi, guys.
Everyone knows who Cherry Hill is, of course. It's well documented that I'm a Cherry Hill Santa. I even was a Cherry Hill bunny rabbit this year for a couple of days.
He was a bunny.
I was. And you know what? Y'all didn't get on to me for shaking my tail.
No, he has a good tail to shake.
Fantastic. So tell us about Cherry Hill. I think everyone knows, but we're now live streaming to YouTube.
Oh, you are?
So we are touching
no,
a
we
larger
did not know
audience
that.
than ever. Right?
Well, we are Cherry Hill Programs.
Tell them about all the different programs and the different companies that you guys have.
Absolutely. We're Cherry Hill Programs, and we place Santas in shopping malls nationwide. As Santa Bob said, he is one of our Santas. They're locally 10 years in Garland, Texas.
Mesquite.
Are you Mesquite?
Mesquite.
Okay. I live in the Dallas area, too, and I don't know where I live either, so.
Hey, I'm always lost.
And we are, aren't we? We actually place Santas in shopping malls nationwide. We do full-time, part-time, or we also have fill-in locations to where backups, as we call them, in case someone gets sick. We have approximately 800 locations, and we employ about 1,300 Santas nationwide throughout the Santa season. So if you're interested, you can always go to cherryhillprograms.com, go to jobs and apply. Go to jobs and apply, or give us a call at 856-209-6688. Oh, that's my direct number. I give you my direct number. If you have any questions, though, or you're interested, or you know someone that's interested, please be sure to get in contact with us. This is Andrea Spice. Andrea has been a recruiter with us for a year now. She actually came out of the field in the Northeast. She's been with Cherry Hill
17 years.
17 years. So you've got a lot of experience. And as most of you know, Ruby Wright, she's around here somewhere, and we will find her for you. We also have a referral program. You would go to cherryhillprograms.com. Up at the top where it says, I do believe it says apply. You can drop down. It says refer a Santa. Go in there. Put in the Santa's name that you're referring. Put in your information, your contact information. And if that Santa that you refer to Cherry Hill does work for Cherry Hill during the next season, or even maybe the following season, you will get paid a $100 referral bonus from us, even if you do not work for us. So you can always check that out. Can they see that, Bob? Absolutely. You can always use the extra money, and you do not have to be a Cherry Hill Santa to refer a Santa to Cherry Hill. I guess I don't have much. We've been here in Gatlinburg since Thursday or Friday. Look, here's Ruby. Ruby. Here is Miss Ruby Wright. You are live on Bob's Live. Oh, hello, Santa Bob. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh, Bob, I didn't recognize you. Oh, my gosh, he's here in the flesh. Get over here. Well, it's nice to see everybody. We're over here. Cherry Hill Programs has a booth. We're taking Santa photos, connected with our Santa brothers, and having a good old time here. And now that Santa Bob's here, we're going to be having an even better time. I didn't recognize you.
We survived the bunny season.
We did survive the bunny season.
I got to be a bunny this year.
I saw that. We very much appreciate it.
You have to wag his tail.
It was so much fun.
You wagged your tail as a bunny?
I will never, ever in the rest of my days complain about being a hot Santa.
There you go. Yes, the bunny suit's a little bit hotter than the Santa coat. Well, who's all out here today, Bob? You got a bunch of viewers on?
Well, we do. Of course, we're on the Tuesday Night Live Facebook. We're on YouTube now live.
Okay.
We went ahead and started launching there. So we got a larger audience than ever.
Oh, fabulous.
So I was telling Becky that, new recruits are out there.
Oh.
We need new recruits. We lose. Our attrition rate is big.
Right.
Each year because of our age. And you guys place guys like me, old fellas.
Absolutely.
And,
so we
perfect. If you want to be a mall Santa or entertain the idea, reach out to Ruby, Becky, Andrea, anybody at Cherry Hill in the recruitment office.
Yes, you can get us at Santa Central at cherryhillprograms.com. And it's early off in the year, so we have tons of positions open and probably one very close to you. So reach out to us. We'd love working with new Santas, existing Santas, and our old buddies that we've worked with for a long time.
Well, and a good point is a lot of guys like to travel. It's almost
They do.
like a trip away from home.
Yep.
Get away from the wife for a little bit, right?
Hey, we've heard that.
Your wife with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. Absolutely. All right,
well,
guys.
Thanks for stopping by.
Well, just for a programming note, we're going to try to stay on the air about another 10 or 15 minutes before we wrap it up.
All right. Have a great rest of the day, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas. All right. We promised that we was going to get Santa Mel on, and she went and put her hat on just for us. And I'm going to pass the microphone over to Scott. I'm going to let him talk to Melissa Lynn, right here in Gatlinburg Live.
Hi, guys.
Hey everyone! I found the most comfortable chair in the place in Jessica Rosa's booth. So Santa Mel came over and we were visiting, and I am so excited about everything she's got going on and what happened in her last season. And she must travel the world, not just as Santa, but as Mel, because I see her everywhere I go.
Mission is you wear maps.
Yep, maps.
And you're in Branson, it's SOS, and here you are in Gatlinburg.
Absolutely.
Well, tell us about the show here and the thing and what you've been up to.
Well, what it really is, I'm stalking you and Bob. That's what it is.
Oh, well, I like it,
No, I love the Santas. I love all of you. And I've just, this is my first Santa family reunion. And it was just a great opportunity to come out and see everybody in person, Scott. I haven't really seen a lot of people in person. I see all on the internet, but in person it's just beautiful. I just came off a really, really good season. Did a lot of fun things, and we're getting ready for next year. Looking forward to going up to Michigan a couple times with maps this year and just traveling the world pretty much. So
happy, busy lady traveling. And,
yeah.
And, you know, as we all know, is we've lost our real good friend and mentor to all of us,
yeah,
Gordon Bailey, and we ask that everybody keep his family and all the Santa family has too in your prayers. We are, and we want to keep you in our prayers as well as we all grieve this great loss. But
absolutely,
not the sad part. But I mean,
you know, he's inspired so many of us over the years. It is a great loss to the community, but he lives on in so many of our hearts. Look, I'm tearing up because he didn't know a stranger. And he was there for all of us, and just prayers for all his friends and family. And
probably had the biggest heart for somebody that lived on so little monetarily. I mean, Gordon would give the shirt off his back,
absolutely,
to anybody that walked up that needed it. I mean, and his gifts, you know, as Gordon, as we know, Gordon was dyslexic, and the thing about it is Gordon gave gifts from his heart. They weren't priceless gifts, but they were gifts that were from his heart.
Absolutely.
This Christmas, he gave me a rubber band ball. He sat for hours and made those balls.
He did.
And he was so proud of it.
He was just a great guy, and we'll feel his loss for a very, very long time. But you know what? He's with us, and
I got his rubber band ball at the house. So.
You know, every time we see that Christmas star, the Christmas lights or a twinkle, we're reminded of him, and he's in here, guys.
Yeah. So you know, everybody, just let's all say an extra prayer for Gordon.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's gone, and he's in a better place, and he's cancer free.
Amen.
And his heart's healthy.
Amen. Amen. He's all whole and new, and he's guiding us from above, folks. So it is so good to see all of you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bob and Scott, for coming and visiting me. I thought Bob was kidding when he said he was going to interview me later, but I love each and every one of you.
You're a big part of, you know, us too. We see you a lot around, and for folks that don't know, not necessarily our viewing audience that don't really know, but this is Santa Mel, and Mel is a female Santa.
Yes, I am blessed.
Very large.
Yep.
Yeah, and let me tell you, at some point we'll put some pictures in up on and show you Santa Mel as she's dressed. I mean, she was on one of the trivia questions actually on the Tuesday Night Live show, and actually I'm the one that got the right answer.
I know, I'm proud of you.
I recognized your face.
Yeah.
It was. You know, once people know you, we love you to death, Mel.
Oh, I love you guys.
Once we know you, anybody can spot you anywhere in Santa because we know you're Santa.
Well, I do this.
Your eyes are so soft and loving, and
thank you.
And so happy all the time. You have very happy eyes.
Well, it is. I think the happiness shines because I have people, role models like yourselves in my lives, and all you out there, and you know, your Christmas spirit shines through me, and I'm just blessed to be doing this, guys, and I'm blessed by all of you in my life, definitely.
Well, we'll see you at School of Santas.
Yes.
And thanks again for stopping by.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We love seeing you, and excuse me, but I'm still tearing up a
same here.
Gordon,
yeah.
But we just can't wait to see you grow in your portrayal and grow as a person, and we love you.
Oh, I love you guys so much. You guys, thank you so much. Have a great time.
I am not done with you.
Uh-oh, he's not done with me.
Follow me.
Uh-oh, Mel's on the loose with the microphone. God bless you, Scott. Take care. This is scary when Mel has the microphone.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to keep up with Bob.
We caught him.
Look what I found. There's one and the only Spangle. Hi, Spangle.
Well, hello there, and how is everybody doing today?
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Now I got a microphone. I feel like I need to cut out some Elvis or something. Well, go right ahead. You don't want me singing. It would be a heartbreak hotel. Understand. Very good. So, hey, stuff for Santa. Everybody knows your part. Stuff for Santa is here. We got 5 booths in this event here. We are maybe the largest space vendor in the building, and we brought it to you. Yes, we are here for you guys.
Tell us what kind of stuff you have, Spangle. What's the hot items this year?
Oh, our suits are going like crazy. We've sold probably 9 or 10 suits custom made out of England, and Heidi is in the house with us. We have badges and hangers and belts and buckles, and the snowballs are flying off the shelf, and they're flying all over the room, too. People are having a blast with them. The vendors, I think, are just buying them just to throw them at other vendors. They are. Just we're throwing on everybody.
I saw a couple fly through the air over there earlier. So.
Yeah, this is a great show. We're having a good time.
There's a lot of cool things going on here, Spangle. We're glad that you're here with us.
There is a lot of neat things going on. I mean, my head's just blown. Well, I think my head was blown a long time ago, but, it's still blowing.
How many of these have you been to?
Of the Gatlinburg? Yes. I think this might be my 3rd or 4th.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 years. And also, at the Gatlinburg Convention, Stuff for Santa does a scholarship for this event. So you can, next year there will be a scholarship from Stuff for Santa for the Gatlinburg Family Reunion in the next one in 2 years.
Absolutely. It's an amazing chance to definitely come out here. This is just a wonderful, wonderful time. Wonderful time.
We're having a good time.
Spangle's behaving himself, which is fantastic.
She only sees me now and then.
Yeah. So.
But y'all did travel over here. She followed you, or did you follow her? Yes, and I've got people looking into this stocking stuff. Yeah.
For those who don't know, I followed Spangle out. I know exactly every little detail of the Stuff for Santa trailer. So at your next event, have the Stuff for Santa trailer come, and I can tell you exactly what it looks like, how long it is, how many dead bugs are on the back of it, because I followed it for 600 miles.
She's like, Spangle, your lights aren't working anymore. I said, well, let me turn them on.
We had a good time. I actually went to Buc-ee's.
We went to Buc-ee's. We even got our picture taken with Buc-ee. Look for it online.
Yes. Yeah, that's the first Buc-ee's I've ever been to. That was pretty cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so but we're having a good time at Santa Fe Reunion. So we're definitely glad you're here. Bob's walking around getting interviewed with everybody.
All right, thanks. You guys, check us out on the web, stufforsanta.com. Check us out in person. We'll be coming to a town near you.
And if Spangle doesn't have it, it just doesn't exist, folks. I'm telling you. So I'll give you back to Bob here. There you go, Bob.
All right, guys. Well, we've been on for quite some time now. Looks like Elf Angela's popping in.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, how y'all doing? Real quick. Let me do something real quick here. We had a few people wanting to tell Mel hello. We have Scott Parker that says hi, Mel.
Scott Parker says hi.
AJ said hello, and your husband said hello.
Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Good to hear from you.
She said you're happy. Is that what she said?
John, you better behave yourself. Make sure to feed the dogs. I love you lots.
Yeah, don't forget the dogs, John.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
All right, well, fantastic, Angela. I'm going to go over here and we're going to get Heather Gabriel at Singing Seamstress and interview her, and then we're going to try to wrap it up because we got to get ready for the reindeer games.
Yes, join us in the reindeer games.
Okay.
God bless, guys. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks, Mel. Thanks, Spangle. Of course, everyone knows Spangle's my co-host, my sidekick, and always fun to talk to Spangle. All right, so for this afternoon, this may be our last interview before the reindeer games, but I'm going to come over and say hi to Heather Gabriel and her husband. Hi, guys. I'm going to hand this on to you.
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Everyone knows, I think, that I got an ink custom for the raincoat from Jessica, one of the most beautiful pieces you'll ever see.
Heather, but that's okay.
Tell everyone, I know you're out of Houston, but tell everyone where you're from and how long you've been in business and what kind of products you sell.
Okay, so the Singing Seamstress is out of Houston, and we produce all custom Santa and Mrs. Claus wear. So whether you want something that's period, like what he's showing you now, or something completely off the wall, like a steampunk Santa, which I've done, or a cowboy Santa, which I've also done, you know, I'm your girl. You want to color outside the lines? I'm your girl. Okay. And then we have my sweetheart here who does all leather stuff for Santa Claus. So we've got all these different hats. We've got this wonderful belt bag. Honey, can you pick that up? There you go. This belt bag, which goes on your belt, and we can make it wider and do it in different colors and all that sort of thing. So whatever you need, we build from scratch. And we love to do it. Sound good, Bob?
Yes, show some more of the stuff that you have here.
Yep.
Plain black belts, gun dyed.
But it is my passion and pleasure to help you guys make magic. It really means a lot to me that you folks trust me with making your uniforms.
And she runs show specials.
And I do run show special. This is basically me busting my stash, having a good time. All right.
That's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Bob.
Good luck, and we will talk before the week is over. We'll be here through tomorrow, so we may stop back by and say hey. Okay, where you want to go?
You done with Spangle?
Yeah.
Let's go down his aisle.
You did.
I don't know why.
Oh, hi.
I haven't been up through here. You got Steve Gillum right here. Hi, guys. We're doing good, thank you. We got Steve and Deb over here. Hi, guys. How are we? We're live. Just want to say, let's say hi. We mentioned earlier, Stephen is part of the reindeer games this afternoon. We'll be covering that live. We just want to stop over here and let you see him with that egg on his face.
What do you mean, egg on my face? They told me it was who could drink the most water.
Well, you know, when you got Michael Howe involved and Mitch Allen,
it's not water.
You never know.
Well, you better be water. I'm not into that egg.
Fantastic. Thanks, Steve. We'll see you soon, guys. Deb, you doing okay? Keeping him in line, I hope. That's impossible. Don't even try.
Hey, how do you do, everyone?
Everyone knows Courtney?
Hey, everyone. Oh, what a great time we're having here. Oh, I can't wait for reindeer games. I can't let you know who I'm going to be rooting for because it's going to be a tight game, I can tell.
Who are you rooting for?
Well, I can't tell you. Really.
Well,
it'll be the one with the egg on his face.
Side to fixed.
Well, let's see. The odds are right now against Mitch and Mike. Well, Steve.
You guys
I don't know. I might be on the Steve and Lee side. So, Mitch, don't take this personal. Mike, you know I love you.
Well, Courtney, as you know, you have a foundation, and we're raising money for the Smoky Mountain Children's Home. So when you're rooting, don't forget to put your money where your root is.
That's exactly right. So I want you all to pitch deep, all right? Because the Smoky Mountain Home, they can really use the love that you're going to be sharing with them. And I'm really happy that you guys are doing this.
I'll be rooting for amounts are 20 all the way to 500 increments. And I've been told that someone is going to match whatever is donated.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be fun.
Last year, that was a great thing that person did.
Well, I want you all to come out there and dig deep, all right? We could use your support. They could use your support.
Absolutely, Courtney. Thank you, sir. We'll see you at the reindeer games.
Looking forward to it.
We're going to try to wrap this up over here. We've been on going on an hour and a half or more. Well, an hour and 45 minutes. So we're going to wrap it up, get ready for the reindeer games, and we'll see you over there.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, Wayne, how are you?
We're just going to kind of walk around through here, show you what's going on up this middle aisle. We have not been up through here yet. Mr. Ron Lane over here. Hi, Ron. How are you, buddy? Man, we're doing good. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. And I got to tell you, Ron has got some fantastic products here. The only one I know of that's selling the bags right now, right? The apparel bags. So fantastic. You want to say hi to everyone?
Hello. How are y'all doing?
Very good. All right, Ron. We will see you soon, my friend. He's got all kinds of cool stuff here.
Into the reindeer game flavor? The reindeer game flavor?
Now, guys, everyone should recognize this gentleman sitting right here, since he was one of our most recent guests on the Tuesday Night Live show. And I promised him that I was going to do something when I saw him. I'm not going to squeeze too hard on his neck because we don't want to injure him again.
You're fine. You're fine.
How are you, sir?
We're doing great.
Yes, you don't want to be on?
You've done this before, Jeff?
I have.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to see you.
It's a pleasure to be. Are we recording?
We are live on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, we're live, for goodness sakes.
Leon.
There we are. Leon is getting ready for the show. There's so many wonderful activities going on here at the family reunion. We wish you were here, but if you can't, make sure to catch one of his schools. Make sure to stay on top of your education. It's the most important investment that you can make.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Love you, man. Take care of yourself. It's good to see you in person. And we will talk before the next couple of days is up.
Absolutely.
We've been on for a long time, so we've got to get ready for the reindeer game, so we're cutting it kind of short. Donate, donate, donate. Say hi, we're live.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, look out. Wild driver. Ah, Tommy, be careful. All right, Angela. I got one more person I want to say hi to before we cut off here. I know we're running short, but we want to say hi to the Jerusalem Santa. He was one of our guests and he's all the way over from the Holy Land. That's correct. Just want to stop by and say hi to him. And you're looking good, brother. We'll speak some more soon.
You talked to Julia?
Yes.
You already did?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, she's got Joel as a customer. This is Julia, and she has something that's really different. You know, we all have cool vests. Well, this is a cool vest that doesn't ride up.
Nope. I'm wearing it right now, and you can't tell I even have it on.
Wow. Anyhow, if you're at the show and you're watching now, or you go back to the replay while you're here at the Santa family reunion, come by her booth. Your booth number is, well, let's put it this way. When you come in the doors to the vendors area, the first booth on your left, as you walk in, if you'll come by and put your name in the hat and put your name in there, if you're at the show, at the end of the day tomorrow, we'll come back by here and we're going to draw a name out for a free vest. Am I right? Why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
Our vest weighs less than 2 pounds. You wear it against your skin. And when you put your shirt and coat on, the kids don't know you have it on. It will help with your concentration level. You'll be able to give a better performance to the kids. And the next day, you won't feel wiped out. Your energy levels will be up. And it's also photography friendly because there's no packs or pumps anywhere on the front.
Super comfortable.
Do you want to model it?
You think this is a model from a bottle for modeling?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, Bob, we'll let her put one on and show how simple it is.
All right, well, this ought to be fun.
They even have it for big guys.
Yeah. Yep. Big guys, little guys.
Lots of north.
And as I mentioned to my wife last night, she's going to love it because she'll be able to use it when she's gardening.
Mowing the yard?
Mowing the yard.
Yeah,
and help Angela to take care of the yard a lot. Well, all the time, really.
Use it for more than your Santa suit. Use it for garden, mow the lawn, take the kids to the soccer game. There you go.
And it's really cool. Here, I'll turn around so you can see the back.
Once you fix
The straps.
it sits right here on your lower back, right above your belt.
Well, what do you think, folks? You think that's pretty cool? I do. You don't need this the rest of the day, do you?
No, you can wear it for a while. It's fine.
Well, don't forget to come by the booth if you're here. Put your name in the pot in the kitty for a
Free vest.
free vest. We're gonna see how it works, and we'll see you later. Are you coming by the reindeer games?
I will be at the reindeer games.
Awesome.
I will see you there.
All right. Thanks a bunch, and thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Here, do the stick.
There we go.
Put
Look
my
who-
name in there.
put your Angela says put her name in there. Our person that's a producer.
You want this?
No.
No. What am I doing?
Oh, how do they find you? That's the other thing. She wants her name in the kitty for a free drawing because we're here.
I'll
You
do
want
it.
to tell them how to find you? Email.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're Thermapparel, THERMAPPAREL. It's just thermapparel.com, located up in Rochester, New York. If you call us, 95% of the time you will talk to me. So if you have any questions, just give us a call.
I think it's more than 95% of the time. I think it's 99.9.
It is 99.9.
I've spoken with this young lady several times before they had one big enough to fit me.
Mm-hmm.
So they designed one and actually they're really comfortable. I don't even know I have it on. It's like wearing nothing.
Exactly.
So
And it lasts about 3 hours.
okay, they stay cold for about 3 hours. Okay, the other thing is stay tuned for Tuesday Night Live because in some of our upcoming episodes, she's going to be a guest on there. And don't forget the very last show of the season, we're going to be putting in a drawing again, are we not?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, and we'll see you again maybe in the morning.
All right. I will be here tomorrow.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, let's walk down here. Someone we've been trying to catch
Mitch.
all day long. He's just walked in. Hello. Look who's down here.
Who is that? Oh. Well, look who all's here. You can't miss the most famous people of all. Oh, now you're turning it around to where you're on that side and you see your advertising. I like it. All right, well, here's Mitch Allen from Hire Santa, and we want to remind everybody that he's the one that's put these reindeer games on, and we've asked them to watch, and don't forget, they need to donate for their team, their favorite team, and we're working on getting ready for that soon, am we not?
That's right. That's exactly right. We're getting ready, about to pack up and head out over there to get ready for reindeer games. It's going to be great. We've got myself and Michael Howe playing Abe Roulette against Lee Andrews and Stephen Gillum. And so it's going to be a lot of fun, a little messy, and we're going to raise a lot of money for the Smoky Mountain Children's Home.
Yep. And guys, you'll see on the ticker tape that we'll have on during the games that give you the link to go in and donate. And let's all pull together and support, have a big heart as Gordon Bailey did, and give to the reindeer games and to the Smoky Mountain Children's Home. And we're glad to be here and glad to be a part of making it live for you.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I really appreciate y'all coming down, and it's exciting to sort of take up the production value that y'all had. Y'all do a really great job, and looking forward to defeating Lee and Steven at the reindeer games and having some fun. We got some surprises, mixing up the games a little bit this year, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, we look forward to it, and I guess it'll all get cranked up about 5:30 today Eastern time, correct?
That's right.
And that's 4:30 Central, 3:30 Mountain, and 2:30 Pacific. I almost didn't get that out, did I? But we'll see you guys soon. We're going to jump off here. I've got two more people I'd like to talk to. One of them is Jenny from Hire Santa, and we want her to tell us about donating to hers, because on the page there are three. You can vote for either, donate for either team, or Jenny has a surprise for Mitch, is from my understanding.
There's a surprise.
Well, that's a surprise, isn't? Are you surprised that we have a surprise?
Yeah. I'm so surprised about a surprise.
You don't have to help me. My leg's just going.
Where we going?
Yeah, go to Jenny Lynn. No, Jenny, not Jenny Lynn, but Jenny. Here.
Well, and Becky, don't run off.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we already had you for a moment. Yep. But we got the boss man here now, right?
We do, and we've got a surprise for him at the reindeer game. So we need y'all to go on.
Money, that's what we want.
That's what we need y'all to go on and donate.
Fantastic.
Donate to Jenny.
That's right. There's a separate tab on the donation page down below.
Yes,
Drop
sir.
down.
Yes, sir. There's a drop down, and Jenny's on there. You can donate. We've got a surprise for Mitch.
The game don't start for another couple of hours, I think. And, you know, it's going to the Rocky Mountain Children's Home.
Yes, sir.
And so we want to make sure we get all we can out of that because it's for a great cause. Jenny, again, thank you for everything you do, dear.
Thank you.
This guy right here, if he gets out of hand, just call me and Scott, and we can take care of him.
We'll see you soon.
Now, we got a special treat right here. It's Miss Becky Norman. She is the one that had the faith in me as a mall Santa. She was my contact at Worldwide Photography when Worldwide was still in business. Fantastic company. And this lady right here, if you can't love this lady, you're in trouble because she loves you and she's got you back no matter what. Becky, what are you doing now, girl?
I'm doing my own business, and I still place you guys for Mitch for Hire Santa.
That's right. But you have your own in Oklahoma. You want to tell everyone a little bit about that?
I have Bass Pro Cabello accounts, and I have about 9 to 12 Santas that I handle in the state of Oklahoma for all the events, and then I have 30 school districts that we handle.
Oh, wow. See, so she's a busy lady still, even though she's, not my boss anymore. I'd love to have her back. She's a great boss.
Well, thank you so much. You know how much I love my Santas.
Absolutely. You're not going to have a better friend in this business than this lady right here. And as she mentioned, she's over here with the little short guy. I'm not going to get into it. He might, but I'm not going to. But you help Mitch with placement.
Absolutely. Hire Santa is one of the most wonderful, exciting companies for Santas to join up and to work with.
And and I guess I'm spoiled because he's in the city with me, and we get to go to lunch periodically, and I know you do too. And I know that he hasn't recruited you for some of his antics. And I got recruited this last year, and I never showed the pictures because I promised him I wouldn't. But I will tell you, he was wearing a Snickers outfit.
Okay, well, at least that's what I had going with you.
All right, fantastic, Becky. Good to see you, baby.
Good to see you too.
And you know what? Be merry. She always is. All right, fantastic. Okay. Are we ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, I think we are, Bob. I think we've had a fun afternoon. Finishing with folks rolling in here when we're close. We're here to Hire Santa booth. Mitch Allen's running off.
Yeah, he took off. He's done with the camera.
Move in a little bit. Come on this side. Or stand here. There you go. Come right here. Bob and I have had a bunch of fun. Bob's done more of it than I have, but we have had a ball today here at the Santa Family Reunion in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And we look forward to seeing you all at 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern for the reindeer games. And we will be broadcasting that on this same channel. So, and also on the Hire Santa Entertainers channel. And also on YouTube, correct, Bob?
Our YouTube channel, the Tuesday Night Live Show.
So we can't wait to be back on the air, and we're going to take a little break, grab us something to drink and maybe something to nibble on before we get started.
Absolutely. Get back. Don't forget to come back in tonight for the Tuesday Night Live Show. We've got Santa Jamie Dozier on our guest. We're set up in our hotel room. Got a mobile studio over there that we set up last night. Fantastic. Going to be fun. We're overlooking the convention center. And don't forget, also, we'll be back here tomorrow in the vendor's room for another couple of hours of live coverage, wall to wall. There's still lots of vendors we didn't get a chance to talk to. A lot of participants that come by, come here to take the classes, shop the vendors, and have a good time and learn and just, show brotherhood. So we'll be back here live tomorrow and look forward to it. Not sure what time we're going to come on tomorrow, but we will put the link out for everyone to see.
Okay, well, once again, from Bob McMasters, I'm Scott Saratine here at the Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Santa Family Reunion. And once again, we want to thank our producer there at home in Texas that's got on and been on and helped us get through this afternoon. And we will be back on, like I said, at 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern for the reindeer games live right here at the Santa Family Reunion. Anything else, Bob?
No, just
donate.
Donate. Looking forward to everyone staying with us throughout the next couple of days. I hope you've enjoyed it as much fun as Scott and I have had doing this. It's a new venture for us. No one else is covering the Santa community the way we are, and we're always looking to expand and do more and more, give everyone that opportunity. I know can't everyone afford to come for various reasons. You couldn't come, but we're trying to give you the best of at least the vendors room, and then the egg roulette tonight with Mitchell, Allen, Michael Howell. Before we go, step up here and say hi. He's got his outfit on.
How are we doing, everybody? Russell Hurd from Texas just stepped in. Anyhow, Angela, everybody out there, it was great being here with you. We'll see you soon for the reindeer games right here in Gatlinburg. Thanks. Thanks, Angela. We'll see you in a bit. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Get in. Right there at the bottom of the red.